Yes. So Bignelli reaction. See, Bignelli reaction is again a multi-component reaction. It is again multi-component reaction. In fact, it is a 3-component reaction. And always remember, what is the meaning of multi-component? 3 and more than 3 components. When a reaction, 3 or more than 3 components or reactants are participating, such reaction is called as MCR or multi-component reaction. It is acid catalyzed, okay? It is acid catalyzed. You can use protic acid. You can use Lewis acid. Sometime at high temperature, it also gives the product, but yield is very low. So therefore, acid is the accelerator in these reactions. What are the components? So we will write here components. See, in this we have beta keto ester. The standard Bignelli was this one. It is called as beta keto ester. Beta keto ester, okay? This is alpha, the beta carbon. So beta keto ester. This beta keto ester and reaction with the aldehyde aromatic or aliphatic, no issue. But aromatic aldehyde will produce more yield, good yield in a short period of time. And urea and substituted urea. Anyone you can take. You can take urea, thiourea. You can add a substitution here, some NH like that. So what is the product? Product of Bignelli is of great importance in medicinal chemistry and pharmaceutical industries. So the product is, see, if you know the heterocyclic compound, so this is what pyrimidine type, right? So I will write first of all the 6-member ring like this for understanding. Yes, now see this 6-member ring, and if I am writing 2 hydrogen alternately in the ring, so it is a pyrimidine type, right? It's a pyrimidine type, not pyrimidine. Pyrimidine required the alternate double bond, aromatic, but this is not pyrimidine. Fine. This part is nothing but came from the urea, so like this, and there are hydrogens like this. This bond, this carbon came from this alpha beta unsaturated beta keto or already alpha beta, not alpha beta unsaturated. It is the beta keto. This carbon is of aldehyde functional group. The name of this compound is C. I will write the name of compound. It is called as dihydropyrimidine. It is called as dihydropyrimidine. See how it is called as dihydropyrimidinone. Pyrimidinone. Why known? Because of ketone. Dihydro means if I remove this 2 hydrogen, that become pyrimidine. So 3,4 dihydropyrimidine. 2 hydrogen means this and this. This will form the OH. So there are very important cancer drug in which this moiety is present. There are very important cancer drug available in the market which contain this privileged structure. Let us go for the mechanism. See, there are many mechanisms are proposed by many scientists. Okay, but we can take any one of them, no problem. What is the mechanism for this one? So see, I will write the mechanism and we will try to understand how this is going to. Now see, first of all, this beta ester and this aldehyde are reacting with each other. So you see, you can write like this. When you take beta ester and react with aldehyde, so instead of this, I am writing this pH instead. I am writing AR. AR means it can be any aromatic. See like this. So what is the first step? So these two are reacting and aldol type reaction takes place. What is aldol? As we know, this is acid catalyzed. So there is a development of charge here. It will attack here this carbon and see what is going to form. So we can write like this OET, fine. And this carbon is this carbon. So for our understanding, I am writing here carbonyl like this. And when this attack at this carbon, that carbon become OH. That carbon become OH, like aldol, we know aldol, okay? And here aromatic ring. This is the aldol product. This is the aldol product. This is what the aldol product. Now, once we have aldol product, then aldol is attacked by the acid. We are using H plus ion. So aldol is attacked by acid. This H plus taken by this OH. So we can write like this OH2, positive charge, aromatic compound here and aromatic ring here, and this is ester. Right? Yes. Now there is a loss of water. This water loss takes place. And there is a formation of how the water loss takes place. The water loss takes place from this part, and that gives you carbocation, right? Yes or no? Yes. So I can write here. See, try to understand this a simple way. So I will write here. So you can see. And here, aromatic ring and carbocation. This carbocation is stabilized by many groups, especially aromatic groups. So it is a stable carbocation. It is stable carbocation. So now this is attacked by. This is attacked by urea. Third compound, urea is left. If you attack urea there, so what is going to form? You see, I am just writing here. This is a ester part, and here, and this side, and here urea is attacked through nitrogen lone pair and H plus loss, and we can write. See, we can write like this, isn't it? Yes. Then what is that? The last step is what? This H2 and this oxygen, we know. Again, there is a loss of water. Okay. This H2 and O is loss of water. And rearrangement will give you. And again, H plus will attack, and final product I can write. See here. This lone pair attack here, then water loss will take place. And the final product is what? I will add the final product here. See, you read the ring now. Ring formation takes place. You see, and like this, and here H. And see, when there is a loss of water, so there should be H2 like this, isn't it? Yes. And like this, fine. But we always remember, we know that alpha beta unsaturation is always stable. Alpha beta unsaturation is always stable. So we will make this as alpha beta unsaturation. How? We know alpha beta unsaturated. We know alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl compounds are more stable. So this hydrogen will shift bond like this. This bond opens up. That will take this proton. And the final product is this one only. So again, we can write here. So I think all of you got it well. And here, that's it. This is called as alpha beta, or not alpha beta. This is simply called a dihydropyrimidinone. Dihydropyrimidinone. Fine. Yes. You know, one more mechanism is reported. That is, in this we have gone through the first of all aldol, but there, not aldol, but through the attack of or reaction of amine and aldehyde, amine of this urea, and that will form iminium ion type situation. Okay, that also possible. So we will go for that mechanism also. Okay, so any one mechanism you can write. Remember, any one mechanism is okay. आप कुछ भी ले सकते हो दोनों में से, both are okay, no problem. Okay, fine. So what is the next mechanism? So many times, see, अभी तो mechanism लिखने नहीं पूछेंगे आपको, but it was there before 2 marks, right? The mechanism of Big-Neb. So like that. See, what is another mechanism of Big-Neb is? See, you take first of all urea aldehyde. Okay, urea and aldehyde you take. I will write here aldehyde. See, this is the aldehyde, or we can write AR also, ARCH also, PHCH. When you react this urea on reaction of urea with the aldehyde, that will give you what? The same what we have seen before, like this situation. Isn't it? Yes. Fine. And then once you got this loss of water, this bond shift here, iminium ion will form. So I can write iminium ion. How? You see, I will write here. I can write here iminium ion. So this pH like this. Fine. Okay, so I think now it is visible to you. Fine. Now there is a acid. So like just like we have seen in the last mechanism, previous mechanism, H plus always given will play the role. So this will take that H plus. What is the form? Then what will form? So we can write here. We can write and here like this. Now this is the most susceptible intermediate now, which can easily attacked by beta ketoester. So now on this beta ketoester will attack definitely. So write the beta keto ester. See how I can write. See, so you can orient the molecule. No problem. We can orient the molecule. Is the beta keto ester. This will attack. As we know, there is a acidic condition. So therefore, this can go in beta enol keto-enol tautomerism. So enol will attack here. Opens up. Yes, and what we can write? See, we can write this. We can write this like this. So this carbon I am writing here, and you see, and this is like this, and the bond formed where with the aldehyde carbon, and this side. And see, the last step is same what we have seen before. Water loss, rearrangement, internal rearrangement, and final compound would be this one. That's it. So you got it? Yes. Fine. Let us go for some examples, so we can understand the how the compound is formed. Okay. Right. Now you see, we will go for example. We'll go for a few examples under Beginelli reaction. Yes. So, what do you think? What do you think for this one, this product? I am writing here now. See, consider CH3 NH here like this, CH3 plus, I am writing here this one, see, benzylaldehyde, okay, or it is a phenyl ethanol, and beta keto ester, okay. So maintain like this, beta keto ester, and you just add acid, small amount of acid, or many compounds are there, you see, TMSCl. There are 2000 publication, over 2000 papers publication on this reaction. यानी इसका मतलब ये है, ये रिएक्शन के लिए इतने कैटलिस्ट डेवलप हो गए हैं, बहुत सारे कैटलिस्ट, 2000, almost 2000. I have my own paper. You can watch this on YouTube. You can not watch, you can read it. So we have developed one mechanism. At the time I might be during my PhD, with my guide, we have developed, our team have developed one mechanism for this, one setup condition, and we have prepared a list of compound, where library of compounds. We have tested their anti-cancer activity, and it is published in the very nice journal of European Journal of Medicinal Chemistry. So if you can watch, you can read it. Okay, you can see that. Okay, that is not there's a printed copy. Okay, so now, so like this, fine. So let us go for the product formation. Okay, so definitely this TMSC means trimethyl chloride, and many catalysts are there. Many catalysts are there. No problem. So you just write acid catalyst also. Okay, catalyst, acid catalyst, simple. So what is the product? Very simple. You just write cycle like this, and this is a part of urea. There are methyl. This side you just write this ester part. I am writing here, and here. What you'll write here? See, That is nice. So you should maintain the proper orientation of groups around the. See, there are variety of examples as I said. So let us go for this now. See, consider this is fun. Same, but instead of that, I want to take this thiourea. Instead of O, I have taken S. And instead of aldehyde, this you can take another aldehyde, no problem. You see, and here beta keto ester you can take any, no problem. I will write here. Yes. Just add catalyst and write the product. So what is the product now? See, I think you can write it, no problem. That is not problem now. Here thiourea. And here, see, fine. So you got it. Let us go for next example. See, I am writing here 3-nitrobenzaldehyde plus, now see what I am writing, methyl acetoacetate OCH3, okay, plus you can take, we can have a variety of example, no issue. So let us take here, see, ethyl urea. If you take here ethyl urea, the question is, ये ethyl group कहाँ जाएगा? Question is, वो ethyl group कहाँ जाएगा? Okay, ये ethyl group कहाँ जाएगा? That is the question. So जिधर steric crowding कम रहेगा, यहाँ जाएगा या यहाँ जाएगा? So first of all, you draw the structure. Methyl, and here nitro, you write 3-nitro. Fine, yes. So can you tell, can anyone tell ethyl कहाँ रहेगा? ये यहाँ पर या यहाँ पर, जहाँ पर steric crowding कम है वहाँ पे. So you tell me which nitrogen, this lower nitrogen or this top nitrogen, upper nitrogen? Yes, anyone?
Lower nitrogen.
That's great. Finish. That will goes to the lower nitrogen. Fine. Yes. So like this. So see, there are many examples available. बहुत example ले सकते हैं हम. लेकिन important point is concept समझना. That is a great point. Okay, last example. I am trying to take this from my thesis, my research work. Okay, so I think you can, all of you can do this very well. No problem. See, yes, this is the aldehyde. Beta keto ester. And like this. So what product you can write? Can you write the product? Yes, any of you? क्या होगा, कोई बोल सकता है आप में से? कितने pyrimidinone बनेंगे? एक बनेगा या दो बनेंगे? Yes or no?
दो बनेंगे सर.
Yes, there are two pyrimidinone. तो कैसा देखिए, आप इसका इक्विवेलेंट बढ़ा दोगे। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू राइट हियर
सर
And-
रिएक्टेंट में नाइट्रोजन कहाँ पर है? हाँ
Oh, 1 minute. I have made aldehyde now. Sorry. Okay, thanks for your correction. So this is what the urea. Okay. हमने 2 aldehyde ले लिया था ना? Yes, fine. So you take urea. Okay, fine. Now see. Okay, it's okay now. Fine. तो देखिए, ये बनने के बाद ये दोनों के बीच में कितने कार्बन है आपको बता देना है बस. That's it. Finish. And here, so how many nitrogen? 1, 2, 3 nitrogen. Okay. Yes. So this is what the Bigelow reaction. This is what the Bigelow reaction. उसके और एग्जांपल्स दे सकते हैं हम. उसके आप एग्जांपल्स और ले सकते हो और उसको समझ सकते हो कि अदर एग्जांपल्स, पॉसिबल एग्जांपल्स आर. सी ना, ठीक है. We will take one more example. Okay, see and see similarities are there. इसमें कोई novelty नहीं है. So there are similarities only in this reaction. See, for example, if I am taking this one, take urea or thiourea and one beta glucuronide ester. So we can take any beta glucuronide, no problem. Like this also possible, no problem. So there is no change in the product at all. Ring formation will be as it is, no issue, same. Thiourea है यहाँ पे. That's it. And here what you write? Benzene ring. That's it. Okay. So these are the examples and the mechanism of beginning.